Alright, I'm here at Alameda. It's a block, like this whole block, bunch of markets and restaurants. I'm here with Javier, one of the best up-and-coming fighters in Colombia. So what, Javier? Where are you taking me today?
We're going to have some seafood.
Seafood?
Yep.
Alright, what's the name of the restaurant?
We're going to that one. Pícaro Cangrejo.
Pícaro
It's like
Cangrejo.
it's like the cheeky crab, something like that.
Cheeky crab?
Cheeky crab.
Colombian crabs?
I guess so.
Alright,
We're going to find out.
we're gonna find out. Crabs. Alright, Javier, what are we gonna be eating today?
So, would you come here? I think that you gotta come for the cazuela de mariscos.
What is that called?
Cazuela de mariscos.
Cazuela de marisco.
It's a thick soup with squid, octopus, what else? Scallions, I think, and shrimp. And it has coconut milk, and it also has Parmesan cheese. So it's great. It's thick, but it's great. I think it's the best. I might dare to say that it's the best seafood soup that you may get.
Good.
So
And it's 43,000 pesos, so roughly about $6-7 about there.
kinda, I would say. Yeah.
See, very affordable. Oh my god.
Once that you're here, you gotta go for this one as well. Let me see. I think it's on the first. It's on the first one. For this one, you gotta go for the arroz con camarón.
Arroz con camarón.
Yes.
Okay. And that also is about 40,000, so about $6-7. All right.
That's great too. That's great. So there you go. Those two. Those are two.
All right. So I guess that's what we'll be eating today. Muchas gracias. All right. What is this, Javier?
This is like the appetizer. These are fried plantain, like little coins. We call them coins here, like moneditas. And you eat them with this like white sauce that is made with
Wait, coins in Espanol is monedas.
monedas. Yes. So these are like moneditas.
Okay.
Moneditas de plátano, and you eat them with this
What is that sauce?
a sauce that you have to try it. I don't know what it has though.
Let's try this sauce.
But it's good.
Oh my god.
It's good, right?
Yeah. It's like plantain chips with like a kind of like a ranch style dressing. Really, really delicious. Dangerous though, because I get addicted to that. Oh, wow. Really good. Alright, Javier. So tell us, what do you do? Where you come from? What are you doing in Colombia?
Well, right now, I'm from Colombia. I was born in Tuluá, but I have lived in many cities here. So I think that Cali is the city that I have lived in the most. So I've been here for 12 years. 12 years. Right now, I'm an English teacher, so that's why I have kind of a little bit of fluency, I guess. But
And he's single, ladies. Good looking guy, singles, Colombian. Come on, hit him up.
So, yeah, I'm an English teacher right now, but what I do, I'm a music producer.
Music producer.
That's my thing.
Amazing. Yeah.
And well, right now I pay the bills with that, but music is my thing. Music is my craft. So,
What about martial arts?
martial arts is what keeps me sane. Martial arts is what I think I think that's the best way to put it. It's what keeps me sane.
Okay. So you found your balance between music, martial arts, and your work, right? And how did we meet? How did me and you meet?
We met through martial arts, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Martial arts.
Martial arts. To getting beat up.
No, yeah, he beat me up. He's been beating me up.
Why did you start training? Why did you start martial arts?
When I was 3 years old, I was living in Hawaii. My dad put me and my older brother in karate, and that's how I started martial arts. And then when I was 12, I moved to Tokyo to be with my father. Quit school. My dad just sent me to the mountains in Japan, like a small town called Yamanashi, and I was working on a wasabi farm with the headmaster and training at his dojo, and that's how I got started in martial arts. And then besides that, I was doing boxing. My dad had a lot of friends in boxing, so he threw me in boxing so I could work my hands too. So I really developed a good base of punching and kicking at a really young age. And that's how I got started. And
was there a goal specific? Like
not at that time, but when I turned 16, I was in Japan and I started hanging around with the Pride fighters in Japan, because Pride was like the biggest event in the world at the time when I was 20 years ago. And they actually convinced me to start training with them. And I didn't think I had what it took, to become a mixed martial artist, but I actually went to their gym. They asked me to spar, and I sparred, and I did actually very, very well. I actually surprised myself, and I surprised them. And that's how the journey began. And like, I think a month later, I flew to Thailand, and I fell in love with Muay Thai. And
how long were you there?
Not so long. I think it was the first time I was there. I was only there for like 1 week. But I would after that I would go back like every month for like 1 or 2 weeks. And then there was a time where I went and I stayed a whole month, lived at the camp, ate with the team, slept there, and I ended up fighting, and I ended up winning my first fight in Thailand. So that's how the whole journey began for me. Yeah.
And from all the martial arts that you have practiced, which is the one that you would say is like one that is like bread and water, base.
I would say Muay Thai, kickboxing, and karate. That's where I started. That's where I'm more comfortable. But it's so important to train everything. And I would say my next favorite would be jiu-jitsu and wrestling, the grappling part. Okay, so how has martial arts affected you or changed your life so far? And how long have you been practicing now?
Well, it's been almost, Muay Thai, it's been almost 2 years. Just boxing for almost a year. And I did Krav Maga training because for a period of time I was going to be in the military. So I was,
you felt like it was necessary to learn Krav Maga.
One of the things that first, when I got raw, I thought like, well, I'm going to follow a career in the military. And I had military training, which included Krav Maga.
Oh, okay.
And but that was why. But then I quit, and I decided to follow what I told, to start singing my own music. And when that happened, when I made that call, I started with boxing, and then with Muay Thai, and it's been almost 3 years. 3 years.
3 years. And how has it affected or changed your life or benefited you?
I think it keeps me humble, which I think is pretty important for me. It checks my ego.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, that looks so good. That's how we do it. That's how martial artists eat. In Spanish, they say before you eat, buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho. Okay, so there's your Spanish lesson today. Buen provecho. Okay, And this, ¿cómo se llama? This one?
Which one?
This one.
That one is calamar.
Calamar.
Squid.
No, but like, what is the name of that?
This is a cazuela de mariscos.
Cazuela.
Cazuela de mariscos.
Cazuela de mariscos.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try this. It's really, really hot. So. That is like something similar to clam chowder, but a million times better. I don't know, it just electrifies in your mouth for some reason. Wow, the flavor, the umami is just amazing. That's one of the best seafood dishes I've ever had in my life. And I grew up in Tokyo, so that's saying a lot. So what do we do like with this right here? This rice and this plantain, like do we mix some of that in that?
The main dish.
Okay. So just like a side dish.
Yeah, like a topping.
Okay. This is a fried plantain, right? Fried plantain. That is so good. Quality of food in Colombia is amazing. Alright, right here, this is coconut rice. Really, really good. I've had this before. I'm gonna try it here. Yeah, that's rice. Right, like rice with that coconut flavor. That is so good. I'm actually gonna try, put a little bit of that on the rice and try it. I think I just found my new favorite restaurant. Javier, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to take me here again. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, now this, ¿cómo se llama?
This is arroz con camarones.
Arroz con camarones, so like rice with shrimp. So it looks like almost like a shrimp fried rice. So let's dig in. Let's try this.
Looking good, right?
Dude, that is so good. Oh my god. Yeah, people don't talk about the quality of food in Colombia. Like you never really hear about Colombian food. You know, you hear a lot about like Japanese, Korean, Italian. You don't really hear Colombian, but I'm telling you, there's something in the water over here or something because the food is outstanding. Like I come to Colombia basically for the food, you know, and other things too. This is a secret right here. Getting a little bit of that and then a little bit of that. That's how to do it. That is the perfect combination. Oh my god. See, this is me getting really creative and exploring the different flavors. I'm putting some of that on the plantain. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Mom, Richard, Kevin, Alex, Natasha, I wish you were here.
So maybe something that I didn't tell you about is that this dish is an aphrodisiac.
Oh yeah?
It's a powerful one.
Oh yeah?
Once that you finish with this, you have to grab your lady.
Oh my god. Alright. Maybe we have to go look for some ladies after this.
We'll have to, yes.
Amazing, right? Oh my god.
Freaking great.
Some of the best food I've ever had. So Javier, you're a Colombian man, you live in Colombia. Tell me, where in Colombia do you think has the most beautiful women?
Cardi, no doubt.
Okay.
No no doubt.
So you think there's a reason I'm in Cali?
It's not me though. And the food.
Yeah, and the food. And the food. I'm here for the food. What do you think about the women in Medellin compared to Cali?
I think that the women in Medellin are pretty, but in my opinion, I think it's more common to see pretty girls here in Cali. Like to see them, like there's a bunch of pretty girls just walking around. Like you go to the mall and you just.
I noticed it. I noticed it. Yeah. Okay, well there you have it. Coming from someone who grew up here, a real Colombiano. Yeah, take his advice. As you can see, it's like a mixture of shrimp, what do you call that? Scallops, you know, little camarones, and calamari, and like I said, it's like a chowder out of this world. That's like the only way I can describe it. Like a chowder out of this world.
People don't like it for the impression of the seafood. Like they have this idea of seafood maybe not being so good.
Yeah.
Once that you try it,
Oh god, yeah.
you have to keep eating.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like I'm from Tokyo, like I said. You know, there is like the land of seafood, but here, oh my god, it's amazing. Oh my god. One more. Because I had to have one for myself, you know. I gotta keep these good. So yeah, we had to order one more. You were telling me you have an album coming out?
Yes, I think so. I think I'll be dropping an album in around 2 months.
2 months? Yeah. And how can people find your album?
Javier Google, Spotify, or Apple Music.
Oh yeah, or your Instagram?
Instagram too, Javier Google.
All right, we just finished an amazing lunch. Thank you, Javier, for treating me. Oh my God, that was some of the best seafood I've ever had in my life. Right here. Picado Cangrejo. Yeah? Picado Cangrejo? Okay, so if you're ever in Cali, on Alameda in the town, get yourself some of the best seafood right here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll be posting more food videos in Colombia. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one.